Welcome back to the RLBS Season 2, Week 1. The final game of the week, it's Dragons versus Kings. These two teams are evenly matched, both just one spot away from each other in the standings.
Yep, and we're going to kick off this game in 3, 2, 1, go. And right away, I'm noticing that the Kings have the size advantage over the Dragons in terms of cars, with Beast showing up in his second game of the week. But you never know, the Dragons might be able to make something happen here. These two teams finished very close to each other last season, and so we can expect a good game here.
The Dragons did make that highlight reel play back in Week 4, I think.
Yeah, it was Beast.
Beast, but now he's on the Kings. He was on another team earlier, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, there is no rule in this league stating that you can't play for other teams, but the fans might not like you if you're constantly switching sides.
Yeah. Maybe there's two Beasts. Oh yeah, there's two players named Beasts, I think.
There might be, but it's impossible to tell them apart, so we just give the stats to the same guy.
Yep, same guy.
But the Kings on an attack. That's Junker. He's able to clear by dribbling with no boost.
Oh,
Beast, that was almost the exact same way that he scored that cuxer. It looked so similar, but he just wasn't able to get it that time.
He just threw a huge bump on Merlin. I wonder if that broke any of the pieces on Merlin's car. Yeah. We'll just have to see if he can defend this.
And bumped by Beast hit. And Junker own goals. That's the first direct own goal that we've seen, and it coming from the Dragons just isn't really surprising.
Yeah, the worst team from last year, but you never know. It's a new season. They could make a run, I guess.
Yeah, they started off good last season. They beat the Sharks, who ended up winning the championship. They also won this week, so watch their game, but 5-1 in their first game. And then they fell off pretty quickly after that.
Yeah.
The Kings are continuing to attack. Merlin backwards clear there. And now Junker has boost. I don't see anybody defending for the Kings. And the Dragons tie it up.
The Dragons only got 4 wins last year, but they're trying to make a difference this year. And maybe, you never know, they could get to the playoffs. I'm just saying, it's a new season. Anything's possible.
Yeah.
It's 1-1 now, though.
You really can't make a claim on who's going to make the playoffs with real logic until week 8 or so, until the halfway point of the season. But we made ours anyway. We made our top 5 predictions, even though they could be horribly wrong, but that's the fun in it. So we'll go watch that video. It's on our channel, and see if we put your favorite team in our top 5.
Yeah. It's going to be a good season. I mean, we've got 15 weeks after this one, plus postseason and a championship.
Yeah.
It's going to be insane.
It'll be a wild ride. So subscribe to not miss any games, and comment what your favorite team is, because I'm actually curious about what teams you guys actually like.
Yeah. Any Dragons fans out there?
Doubt it. And that's probably why a very weak shot there by Merlin. And Caveman bumps him, throwing him pretty far. And now the King's on an attack, but Merlin bounces back.
It's been a low-scoring performance here, but, 3 shots by Merlin there. So the Dragons have taken shots, another one there. So I get the Kings' defense has shown some stuff. They have shown defense, another one there.
Caveman's kind of on a roll with his
4 saves.
Yeah, with his defense, he's on a roll, but he just cannot find the net. He had a pretty open goal that time. Can Beast do it? He has struggled this week. He played for 2 teams, and he kind of struggled in both. Oh, and so close there. He flipped, but just a little too late.
And Merlin, with his 5th shot of the game, finally gets one to go. that must be a relief to finally get that first goal this season. It's 2-1. Yeah, the Kings have been involved in a lot of low-scoring games last year. They just didn't really score a lot.
Yeah.
Only averaged 3.81 goals per game.
Which
The
isn't.
Dragons only got 3.15.
Yeah, so this was bound to be a low scoring game. But can the Kings make something out of this? Caveman has boost, but it goes right to Merlin. Beast, what is he doing? He was getting out of there. Scared of a ball rolling 20 kph. He was the
Probably.
championship MVP last season. He's really struggled this week. But he could get a meaningful goal here if he can get there first, and he will. He ties up the game with just about 30 seconds left.
He won the race to the net there. Merlin and the Dragons just didn't have any boost. So with only 30 seconds left, we've seen so many late goals. I mean, this week, it's bound to happen. Like, there's bound to be another goal, right?
Yeah.
For the time.
And great kickoff for the Dragons. Caveman, well, I don't really know what he was doing on that post. Is that a pinch, or was that just Junker taking it off of his teammate? But regardless, a team play there. Merlin setting it up and Junker flying through to finish.
Merlin has that flat car, so he just off the roof of it, Junker. What a setup. The Dragons just hit a highlight-worthy play there.
And with this game being so low scoring, teams have struggled to put the ball in the net. And so that might have just wrapped it up. That could have been a game winner for the Dragons. And if they win this, they'll have 25% of the wins they had last season.
Oh, wow, yeah. That's a good point. And they're 16 weeks, so.
Yeah, they'll be off to an awesome start, and they will. So a 1-goal win from the Dragons over the Kings.
Yeah, this was a low-scoring one, both offenses. Actually, there was a lot of shots in the game. You can see 16 shots, only 5 of those went in. And it was a very defensive game here. Both teams kind of struggled with the speed of the ball, I thought, but that wraps up week 1 of a great RLBS week. Week 2 is coming next week. We'll see you then. But signing off for now, I'm Jacob.
I'm Harrison.
Who's your team?